Hey, you guys, Scorpio. Welcome and thank you for tuning into the energies and influences coming through for your weekend reading, January 11th to the 13th of 2019. This is a condensed general reading. Please only take the portions that resonate with you. I invite you to subscribe, like, and comment. Not only does that really help me out, but it helps bring your vibrations into the future readings. And I send my intentions out for my community and my viewers. Please remember to check out my description box below. Thanks, you guys. And after the reading is a take note moment on negative thinking. Okay, Scorpio. Off camera, I've done a protective blessing. I've shuffled and meditated over these cards just for you. And your first card, it's the general atmosphere of the weekend. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Number 18 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Moon. This card represents Pisces. It has to do with dreams and intuition. There could be deception. This card delves into the realm of imagination. It has to do with sleep and dreams. This is unfoldment of latent psychic powers. Sometimes indicates unforeseen perils and secret foes. This is the exploring of the inner unknown, fantasies and dreams. Its reflected light has always aroused strange passions. The moon brings out the animal and the primeval side in us. This is very deep fears we can never name because they come from within ourselves. Such fears never entirely surface, but they will always sink back again. If we accept this strange side of ourselves, the moon will calm us as well as arouse. Fears and anxieties, but also fantasies, and even psychic talent. This card also indicates gestation. You can see here this side of the moon. That is a fetus gestating. And this is sleep and dreams. This is imagination, dreams, and changeability. This is being creative and imaginative, empathetic, emotional, and artistic. This is being moody or easily influenced. You might be experiencing fluctuations. You may be sensing or exploring other dimensions. You could be facing emotional tests, sometimes behaving erratically, or discovering that everything is not as it seems. This is the end of a major cycle, but things are still changing. This is mutable or dreamy qualities in relationships, romance and communion of the souls. This is a time to look inward and examine personality traits. And change is possible from deep within. This is a need to examine contracts and projects for hidden meanings behind written or spoken words. Your second card, and this is the energy crossing over your path. This can be a challenge. The Seven of Pentacles. This is earth energy. This has to do with patience and assessment. This is a pause during development, a break. The harvest is still yet to come. This is reevaluation and stepping back and looking at what you've already accomplished. Sometimes this might indicate anxiety about a loan, one you're waiting to get, or maybe someone's wanting to get one from you, and you might feel anxiety about that. This is looking back and rethinking about whether you're on the right path, Some readjustment may be needed. You're not failing, but you are learning. You may be questioning your standpoint, so you're looking from a different perspective. There may be a difficult decision between security and risk. You might feel like abandoning what failed to produce results, or change your plans or priorities. You're impatient. But your plans will come to fruition. All you have to do is apply consistent effort. Your third card, and this is how it affects you. Number 9 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Hermit. This card represents Virgo. This is guidance and introspection. This is wisdom offered, and it also is inner guidance from yourself. It's silent counsel, it's prudence and discretion. This is receiving wisdom from above. Or you could meet someone that's going to guide you on the path. It'd be to material or spiritual ends, and you will find attainment of your goals. And you're seeking meaning. The hermit withdraws from the world in order to find wisdom. And isolation allows the mind to look inwards. This is a shift of attention away from people towards examination of yourself and your own life. You're going to find you want solitude, and you're going to study. Maybe it's that self-examination. You might want to be alone and private. Be serious. You'll be unhurried. You'll be contemplating and discriminating. But you might feel like an outsider. You could be slowing down or distancing yourself from others physically or psychologically. You could be mentoring or guiding others, researching and investigating and seeking answers. This is soul searching. This is you maybe looking for guidance from the invisible world. This is wisdom and inner peace. You want to gain perspective on your life, and you're open to the inner guidance that's available to you. This is a time for patience, and things will work out quietly. You need to clear your mind. It's like a vision quest. In your fourth card, this is the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. This is the Knight of Swords. This is air energy. Could be a message, could be travel, or it could be a person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This is someone that's impatient and headstrong. This also stands for movement and action, speed and swift action. This could represent a person who is overly aggressive or argumentative, or it could be a message of bad news or some kind of mental conflict. Could be differences of opinion. But you're to use diplomacy and honesty. Overeagerness can create problems. This person is rushing and they're impatient. They could be a revolutionary. They're an explorer and they like to debate. This person is sharp-minded and direct and they're idealistic. They could be a great problem solver and debater. They're rational and they're not driven by feelings. They're headstrong and impatient, and their communication is very direct and can be cutting or piercing. And they feel very passionately about their own ideas, and they will spare no one's feeling in getting their point across. Although they're very intelligent, they often jump to conclusions. You might also experience great quantities of communication. That would be like lots of emails going back and forth, maybe through, voicemails or social media. This could be sudden changes, and that can disrupt your normal habits and routines. This is enthusiasm and using determination and curiosity and sharp intellect with focus. You may be searching to reach a goal. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. It's the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. Number 6 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Lovers. This card represents Gemini. This is fruitfulness of correct thought. It's relationship and love and union and sexuality. Also choice. Can be temptation and attraction. This is the struggle between the sacred and profane love. That's those inside choices that struggle. This is the harmony of the inner and outer aspects of life. It's learning and growing through relationships and those trials that come with them. This is a soulmate card, being meant for each other. It's sometimes a difficult choice. This represents the power of a mature sexual union. The angel above them stands for truth and strength found in their relationship. This is an important and usually long-lasting relationship. If you're unattached, it could be pointing to a future relationship. Or if it's unrelated to sex or love, it can mean help from a lover. This is a blessing. There may be a need to heal a rift. But the critical life decision with a lover-shaped relationship is at a crossroads. Just do what you love, and everything else will follow naturally. Thanks, you guys. Now remember, leave me a comment and stay tuned in. Take note on negative thoughts. Anyone who thinks negative thoughts about someone else has those negative thoughts returned to them multiplied. It really does not matter how many people are thinking negatively about someone, because if that person is in joy, those thoughts can never reach them. Being in a state of joy puts that person on a different frequency and vibration. No one else can bring negativity into our lives through their thoughts unless we allow our frequency to lower to the same negative frequency as theirs. Thanks, you guys. Now remember, what goes around comes around, and I'm sending you out love and light. Thanks for watching.